And good morning again. Once again, it has been a long night for the residents of Ferguson, Missouri. We're going to start our coverage with the latest there from CBS News correspondent Vladimir Duthiers. Vlad.
Bob, just hours after Governor Jay Nixon declared a state of emergency here in Ferguson, Missouri, state of emergency beginning at midnight and ending at 5 a.m., hundreds of protesters took to the streets, and there was a brief flare-up of violence as they advanced towards a very large column of police officers. Now, we were in the crowd with the protesters prior to the start of the curfew. At that time, there were about 1,000 people, maybe more, in the streets, milling around, protesting the shooting of the unarmed teenager Mike Brown about a week ago. The crowd thinned out, and by midnight, we were only left with about 150 or 200 people still in the street. We were with a column of police officers. Those police officers waited for at least 35, 40 minutes before they decided to move towards the protesters. What we saw, which was very interesting, is they were decked out in that very heavy militarized gear that many people were angry about last week. They started to fire smoke into the crowd, eventually firing tear gas. As we walked along the streets behind them, we picked up these rounds. These are beanbag rounds. They're meant to stun the crowd. When it was all over, Bob, 7 people were arrested for failure to disperse, and 1 person was critically wounded in a shooting by somebody other than police, Bob.
All right. Thank you very much, Vlad.